Welcome to another Jack and Tom post-game basketball podcast from the NCAA tournament. Jack Ebling here with my longtime broadcast partner, Tom Crawford, after Michigan State's 92-67 win over North Dakota State, first round of the NCAA tournament. Tom, your thoughts of Michigan State rolling to a 20-point lead at halftime after some really slow starts?
Yeah, Tom, as we talked about, we just saw the post-game presser. They had a good week of practice. I think they were bound and determined after what happened in Chicago that they were going to play well. He seemed pretty pleased in all facets of the game. One stat halftime, Jeremy Fears, I think maybe had two points, and he had 9 assists.
Yeah.
So and then Cooper had a terrific game.
Yeah.
So he emerged. So this is the thing about the moving parts thing.
Yeah.
One part goes away, another part comes. But Jeremy Fears is always moving.
Yeah. He's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Just the second time in Tom Izzo's career that he has entered an NCAA tournament on a 2-game losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
Determined not to make it 3. We saw some other teams today not that fortunate, but had a chance to talk to Jeremy about a lot of players chipping in today.
Yeah.
The front court, Jackson Kohler, Carson Cooper, and Cohen Carr combining terrific games, but it was 30 points from Trey Fort and Kurt Tang that really make a difference when Michigan State has that kind of impact at the 2-guard, and Michigan State shot well today. Tom wants to talk about rebounding and defense and everything else, but when Michigan State shoots 50% from 3 and the opponent only shoots 24, Michigan State's going to win.
Yeah, they were 55 and 55 from the field and 40 plus 40 from 3 at halftime. This game was over with. Before we go any further, we want to thank our sponsors. Spartans, Dominic McGaldy at Coney Island, man. I was craving. I just ate a little bit ago.
Yeah, I haven't eaten. I could sure use one of those Coneys.
I was starving for it all day long. Finally got the food voucher out and had some food here before our presser. And that's the place to go. And I'm sure tomorrow morning they will be talking about Friday morning what they think of the Spartans and how they think they'll do against Louisville. That's what you do at Spartans. You kind of break it down. And then Jack Vogler might even be there with, right?
He might. Jack Vogler, Retirement Protection Services. And they retired at North Dakota State from the tournament today. I can tell you that.
Yes.
And it was over early for Michigan State, but plus 12 in rebounding. And Tom, we didn't hear this from the players or the coaches in their initial comments, but I think it helps when other teams that you are familiar with lose to keep your focus. The fact that Ohio State got stung, Wisconsin going down.
Well, Wisconsin was a shocker.
Yeah.
That's the one that stood out. And I was watching that on the computer, and that just startled everybody. I'm talking to John and I over here.
Yeah.
Did that just happen?
Somebody told me today they thought Wisconsin could be in the Final Four.
I did. I had them, confession time. I had them in my Final Four. So, my bracket is screwed up right now. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
So I'm in pretty rough shape already. But everybody
need a comeback. That happens, right?
Yeah, I can make a comeback. There's no question about it.
Yeah, and the fact that Duke struggled, very down 11 at the half,
very mightily.
Siena nearly pulled one of the great upsets NCAA tournament history, and it would have been just the third 16 over a 1 seed.
Yeah. So and that could have. What if Duke had lost? And they were eliminated from the East region. How do you Michigan State fans would feel then?
I feel a lot better
about their Final Four. Although I think Michigan State is better than Duke. I saw Duke today. They did impress me. I watched that.
Yeah, I'm not sure Duke's going to get past St. John's.
Oh, now I don't think so.
Yeah,
they're just
different team.
A different team with missing 2 players. No question about that.
So Michigan State in position now in the round of 32. So they're having to win 6. Now you got to win 5. And one thing about those other conference losses, I had a chance to chat with Jay Batt before the game.
Athletic director, Michigan State.
I said, what do you make of Ohio State going down in Wisconsin? He said, it's bad. It's really bad.
Did he say that sincerely? Or?
He did. And you know why? Because for every game a
Oh.
team from your conference wins, you get a share.
Yeah, TV
It's
revenue.
divided in that way, 67 ways.
Wow.
Right? So
It's all about the money.
that means no more money from Wisconsin and no more money from Ohio State.
Well, I think Michigan fans, I'll admit, the ones that I saw on Twitter, they were giddy about Ohio State being eliminated.
Yeah.
Today, and Wisconsin doesn't really, they don't resonate with people in terms of hatred. Do you think? Who hates Wisconsin?
Maybe Minnesota.
Maybe Minnesota.
Yeah. But those were two teams we saw last week, Tom, give Michigan all it wanted. I think Ohio State lost by 4 and Wisconsin by 3 at the end. So how surprised were you that they're both going?
I was really surprised. And Ohio State, they had a chance. They got behind, and then they came back, and they had, it was tied right down stretch, and but they couldn't make they couldn't get it over the hump, and they're done. But it's a football school. Come on. I mean, do you think Ohio State fans are crying me a river right now?
I thought you were talking about North Dakota State.
No.
They are too.
I know somebody I want to take a second and thank. That's Jack Vogler.
Yeah.
Jack of Retirement Protection Services.
He was happy. I was texting him during the game. He's very happy.
Oh, I mean, well, he's died in
Happy Jack.
green and white, and he's been serving me for 15 years, probably more for you. And he keeps it in simple terms, understandable stuff. If I can understand minutiae and all that stuff, all that grown-up stuff I got, if he makes it understandable to me, he's good. So go out and see Jack Boy. We got a phone number for him.
We do.
That will
339-4777. That's the number to call. They talk about, you go to Vegas, lucky sevens, you get 3. That's the jackpot. And that's in Vogler's phone number. And then the other number to remember is 300. It's 300 North Clippert for Dominic McGalvey and Sparty's Pony Island.
Yeah. So we got 2 great sponsors. So going into Saturday's game for Michigan State, they knew who their opponent is. Yeah. Louisville, who had a big lead, and then South Florida whittled their way back.
Yeah, nearly lost it.
But they're missing a guard, right? I mean, they're missing personnel, right, on Louisville?
Yeah, they're missing a defensive guard. But, talking to Haley Schoengart, who now covers them, Louisville and Kentucky and Indiana down there on television. We know her from her time in Lansing. Yeah. She said Louisville has no chance against Michigan State.
She did. She told me that, too. Yeah. What do you think?
I think Louisville can win, but it's got to shoot better than 40% from deep and has to shut off Michigan State's water, which it didn't look like it could do in the second half against South Florida. So, they were up 23 in that game, and it got down to 4, and then there was a missed dunk from South Florida. It would have been a 2-point game in the last minute.
I saw that. Yeah. That was, man, that was close.
And they don't have Michael Brown Jr., who is probably going to be a lottery pick. But he's got a back problem, and there are people saying that maybe he could play, but he wants more money. You believe that?
To play.
At this point in the tournament?
Wow. Oh, my God.
A guy signs for $4 million. $4 million. That's more than Yak's got. That's more than Braden Smith got, right? And he comes in as a freshman, and he played really well. There's no question about that. But why is $4 million not enough?
Well, this is the part that just irritates the hell out of people.
Yeah.
Fans and I'm sure coaches alike. And so, I mean, a contract, an agreement's an agreement. You can't re-up it. Yeah. I mean, we agree with that, right?
Well, they say, well, you know what? I'm better than you negotiated for. And I need a little more.
Yeah, that's the way it is. So I'm hoping as we're about ready to post this on Facebook, and I'm going to be out going to the arena watch the Michigan Wolverines take on Howard, Howie. See how good Howie is tonight.
John Howard, or is it no?
No, not Desmond Howard either. It's just Howard. Yeah. Okay, sorry, Blackhawks. It's a great school. Yeah, terrific school, and 31.5-point favorites. We'll see how that plays out. But hey, never assume anything in March Madness.
You know who is an alum of Howard University?
Go ahead.
Kamala Harris.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
I forgot about that. Yeah. Yes, very good, Jack.
It's an elite institution, actually. A lot of people don't realize it's a prestigious school, Washington, D.C.
So we got that, and then tomorrow we get to exhale a little bit.
Yes.
and which will be nice. And then we'll come back here on. Well, hopefully I'll be back here. Maybe I'll be out of here. Maybe Howard will knock off Michigan. What do you think?
Come on.
Stranger things have happened, Jack Ebling. You know that.
We will be back together tonight. We might not be sitting side by side, but we'll be back for another podcast after the Michigan-Howard game.
Yes.
And then we'll be back here on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, this is let the madness begin, right? And
absolutely,
this is so much fun, and we'll see you a little bit later this evening, then, right?
For our sponsors, Jack Vogler and Dominic McGaldy, Retirement Protection Services, and Spartans Coney Island, and my longtime partner Tom Crawford, Jack Ebling, saying, enjoy the basketball.